of Niger Delta Development on President Bola Tinubu policies to drive development and reduce economic challenges. Plus, Nigerian youths encouraged to get involved and start personal businesses. Details in just a moment. Good evening, it's nice to have you on Nta Calabar News at 7. I am Paul Aber. Now the news in details. The Minister of Niger Delta Development, Abubakar Momo, is of the view that the President Bola Tinubu-led federal government policies, if adequately implemented, will help to bring massive development and reduce the present economic challenges in the country. The minister stated this during his recent visit to Cross River State.
That is the only way by which we can bring the dividends of democracy and development to our people. So, good 18, our president in his presidential priority, which are 8 presidential priority, infrastructural developments are part of them. And some of the issues I've said, it's talking of security, which is the major challenge in the Niger Delta. It's talking of food security, and it's talking of inclusivity, and it's talking about so many things. I think about 8 presidential priorities and access to capital. So these are real government policies that, if are pursued to the letter, will help tremendously to solve some of the problems that are affecting us in the Niger Delta. I think it's a very serious challenge that we are facing in this very country, and by the grace of God, with our president on board, something will be done. Well, essentially,
Nigerian youths have been encouraged to brace up with current economic realities and get involved in starting up their own businesses. This is a submission of some youth entrepreneurs at a youth event held recently in Calabar.
I am the founder of Valolo 365, a sustainable fashion brand. We are into fabric waste upcycling, like what I'm wearing right here. From my own work, I could see the amount of waste I was generating. And the question was, how will these wastes get, be managed? And it is something that we all cry about, the waste problem. And so I was now thinking of ways to reduce my own waste. And from there, I started the scrap upcycling, which is picking up scrap. And now I am not just managing my own waste, even that of fellow neighbors that are fashion designers as well, and some other fashion designers waste as well in Cross River State here, which is my own little part, and which I am going to take national and even global. So it all starts to finding a solution to a problem, probably a problem you're encountering as an individual or a problem you see in your community, finding a solution or thinking about a solution. Sometimes you might not be able to implement the idea you have, and that is where collaborations comes in. You don't necessarily have to implement any idea on your own. Sometimes you will need partners, you will need collaborators to be able to implement these ideas. So for the youth, don't see the challenges of Nigeria as Nigeria's problem. Everyone is a Nigerian. I am a proud Nigerian, and therefore every challenge in Nigeria affects me personally. And so I am trying to do my little part, and that is what I expect or I advise everybody to do. Start in your little place, get involved in your little space, in your little community, right from your homes, down to your streets, down to your communities, to your environment, to the states, and then whatever little thing you're doing, people are watching. And it also help other people to also get involved as well. So lead by example.
The founder and executive director of a non-profit organization called Siphon. And what we're focused on at Siphon is building and growing entrepreneurial ecosystems. We're particularly, currently we're operating in Calabar, and we're helping to grow the ecosystem here. We want to, as much as possible, get more people involved in entrepreneurship and technology innovation to drive economic growth and then sustainable well-being for everyone.
So now you need to pour out what you came to this world with. And if you don't know that reason, I beg you, it will never work out. I love telling stories. So when I was a small child, I love taking care of the school. I love my still sick. I'm not following you up like this. I didn't care about myself. Like I'm not big girl.
In a similar development, entrepreneurship has been identified as a means to reducing unemployment, poverty, and create revenue in the midst of present economic downturn in the country. These are the views of seasoned entrepreneurs in Calabar. Maureen Leo Ajam has the report.
The prevailing unemployment of youth in the society has continued to be alarming as each year higher institutions churn out graduates into the labor market for jobs that are non-existent. Hence, the need for entrepreneurial development as a way of equipping Nigerian youths with the necessary skills for self-employment and reliance. It is against this background that the Independent Business Development Network, a support organization for entrepreneurship in Nigeria, is championing the reorientation of youths and inspiring them to become entrepreneurs that will drive the new Nigerian economy.
We need to do something to break the cycle of poverty, lack of productivity, lack of wealth within the citizenry, and begin to create things again. And I think the quickest way to do that is to do this through these small, and medium-scale enterprises.
We have to reduce our capitalization on weakness. That's the only way to thrive as an entrepreneur.
Just felt basically we should give back to the society first.
We'll wait for those who will employ them. But an entrepreneur is somebody who will not just develop a business idea, but be able to employ other people.
Everybody needs to know that, you can make it. You can make it. It's just doing the ability to push oneself, is it, for the young people.
Become that person that is changing the narrative. If everybody is creating jobs for themselves, if you can lead yourself, you can lead others. If you can make yourself self-sufficient in society, then you can make that sufficiency enough for others.
With a focus on challenges and opportunities facing independent, small and medium businesses, the resource persons harped on integrity, commitment and delivery, with the hope that participants are being exposed to tips on how to create wealth, build an intelligent society, and combating poverty. The seminar is a maiden outreach of the Independent Business Development Network to Nigerian youths. In Calabar, Maureen Leo Ajom, NTA News.
Those are the stories trending on our news this hour. Don't forget you can equally watch these newscasts on our YouTube channel as YouTube/NTA Calabar. On behalf of the entire crew, I'm Paul Abel. Please have a wonderful day.